Good evening, Tartu. First question, where exactly are we? No, of course I know where we are. We're in Estonia. I am in Estonia for the first time ever today. I've been in Estonia for 6 hours. It's been amazing. It's been fantastic. It's especially moving for me because this is the country which gave the world Skype. And I just want to thank you all because it's very personal to me, because I have been in a long distance relationship for the last 8 years. And I have only seen my girlfriend via Skype. I've not seen her face to face in all that time. I think she's about this big. But she loves me, she assures me she loves me. And you have saved our love. And probably not just our love, but the love of hundreds and hundreds of people in long distance relationships all over the world. And if we think about it, from those relationships, one day, beautiful children will be born. So it's fair to say, Estonia, you've saved humanity. So give yourselves a little round of applause. Well done. Just one little point, if you are going to do something like that, you might want to charge a fee. In future, if you're going to do something which makes the world that much better, like charge a couple of euros, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so, Louis introduced me. I'm an English comedian in Germany. I'm trying to work out what I did wrong in a past life. I'm trying to work out what I did wrong, what we've all done wrong, to come back and tell jokes in Germany. Actually, Germans have got a lot of, I don't know if it's the same here, got a lot of stereotypes about English people. Germans come up to me and say, "Hey, James," and I say, "Hi. Is it true you English people every day at 5 o'clock you take tea?" And I say, "No, we take cocaine." No, it's exactly the same. Your mum brings it to you on a little tray and goes, "Hey, would you like some?" "Oh yeah, thanks mum, that's nice." Chops it out for you. "Would you like a biscuit with it?" "Yeah, thanks." It's really funny. I live a very international life. My girlfriend is American, but she's not one of those like sort of crazy nationalistic Americans. She's very nice international American. She's not like America's the greatest country in the world. You know, some people say that America's the greatest country in the world, to which you can only answer, "Haven't you ever been to Wales?" No, I say, "Oh, we're the greatest country in the world." "Yeah, but we've got a dragon on our flag." I see lots of stars. I don't see a dragon. Yeah, I'm half English, half Welsh. I'm like the Celtic tiger eating a waffle. That's what you get. You put those together, you get me. And I recently got fired, which was a surprise because I'm self-employed. I'm not quite sure how it happened actually, but yeah, I'm self-employed, and now I've got to find a new job. And I thought what I could do is I could go in to writing pornography. I thought that would be a really, really good job, because I think about it all the time anyway. So I thought I could just expand this, right? And I came up with this idea for a new genre. You're my pitch audience, okay? Listen. I came up with a new genre of realistic porn, okay? And it is called porn with consequences. Okay? This is the idea, okay? The first scene of a porn with consequences film is just like a normal porn film. It's two people, they're really having passionate sex, they're ripping each other's clothes off, they're so into it, it's wild. The next scene is a man very quietly painting a child's bedroom. And that's someone ringing me there, just in the middle of the joke. Yeah, porn with consequences. No, another thing I thought I could do is, and I feel this very strongly in Estonia, which gave the world Skype, I could go into like web innovation. And I think like now we've got Facebook, which is a place for all the friends. The next successor should be Hatebook, which is the place for all the people who don't like you. You log in and it says 320 people think you're a dick. And they're just like, your ex-girlfriends formed a group saying, "That was the worst 6 weeks of my life." 6 people have joined. Your mother also doesn't find it nice. You know, and I find it weird because you go around and you meet people and then you get these friendship requests on Facebook, but you can't remember who they are. And the weirdest category of friends on Facebook is people you've never met. I'm not sure if you've never met someone they can qualify to be your friend. I'll give you an example of how strange this is. A couple of years ago, I got a flat in Berlin, and this girl called Seryal from Turkey wrote to me and said, "Congratulations on the flat." I'd never met her. I was like, well, thanks. But I didn't realise that the fact that I've got a flat was such big news in Istanbul. You know, I could just imagine this guy running through the streets in Istanbul, just charging through the streets, bursting into a little tea room. "Mustafa, great news. James has a flat." "This is a wonderful day for the people of Turkey. Tea and raki for everyone. Let us celebrate. Deep into the night, everybody add James on Facebook and send your congratulations. Here in Turkey, we only know of him as a distant god, but we can add him on Facebook anyway." Not that anyone would actually worship me. I think this is fantastic. Must be what? At least 20 people here. No, there's so many people here. It's brilliant, and all come to see an English comedy night in Estonia. And to be honest, I couldn't really imagine a load of English people going to see an Estonian comedy night. I couldn't see that. What would you make jokes about? I've done my Skype joke already. The other thing I saw today is a chocolate bar. Is it called Tulpa? Is that what you call? King size. I saw it. It's the biggest chocolate bar I've ever seen. So that must be like an Estonian comedy. I have actually seen an Estonian comedy film last year. I think it's called Kumarand. Is this? Am I saying it wrong? Probably. But I am actually someone who has seen an Estonian comedy film. But unfortunately, I don't speak Estonian, despite saying. But in that film, I learned the 2 words of Estonian which I know, which are Eesti rock. That is all the Estonian I can say. And I think it's really weird when you're learning a language that one of the first things you learn to say in the language is that you don't speak that language. Because if you can say it really well, people are really congratulating you. Like, "Ni parlo italiano." "Oh, molto bene. Oh, hey, Peppe, ni parlo italiano, James." No, ni parlo italiano. You can end up in some really weird situations, like in a Russian village, going, "Ni говорю по-русски, хорошо. Хорошо. My daughter. It's great to do that joke in this country, where you actually understand Russian. My God, you end up, in all these situations. One of the other languages I don't speak is French. Anyone here speak French? Oui. You're amazing. Oui. Whoa. Some hot linguists in Tartu, I tell you. You wait till I get to Tallinn, they can say oui, no. Wow. Crazy town over there. No, I realised that one of the things I always wanted to say in French was, you say in French, "Parlez-vous français?" Do you speak French? And I always wanted to say a little bit, which is in French, un petit peu. But I realised for lots of years, since I've been learning French, I've been saying petit pois, which means peas. So people have been saying, "Do you speak French?" And I've been saying, "Yes, peas." No, that's great, isn't it? I mean, that would work for all languages, like, "Sprechen Sie Deutsch?" "Ja, Autobahn." I'm going to try the joke in Estonian now. "Kas te rigati Eesti kilt? Eesti rock?" That's going to kill back in Berlin. That joke, I'm taking that on the plane with me, It's funny, also, like, when you get really annoyed and you're under pressure, like in a language because you're not very good, you can say, like, in English you can be really apologetic and say, "Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot." But if you do that in Germany, people just think you're an idiot. You're like, "Ich bin ein Idiot." They're like, "Oh, yeah." That's really bad for you, James. And then, like, another guy comes, it's like, "Hans, hi, das ist James, er ist ein Idiot." Oh. Yeah, okay. Schade for James. Now I said I wouldn't mock the Germans because it's not fair because they're definitely in the minority tonight. I've left all the Germans behind, but I want to tell one little joke about the Germans before I finish my set. It's good to see someone speaking Estonian fluently as a foreigner. I wouldn't. it's got kind of weird rhythm to it as well. So I kind of you just felt like, it's like you've taken drugs at 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, this is great. Who is this? Esti Rock. Okay, so I just want to say, one more joke, okay? One more joke about the Germans. I used to teach English, right? And one of the things that I find really funny was when my students used to translate things into English directly from German. And you might know this if any of you know German, which is worth doing. But in German there's a phrase, alles ist im Arsch. And one of my students looked at me once and said, James, everything is in my arse. But I thought this sounded really wise. This sounded like Zen Buddhism. It's like a Zen saying, isn't it? Like, everything is in my arse. It's like, don't worry about it, I've got it. You know, like, everything is in my arse. It's like, car keys, wallet, condom, everything is in my arse. Thank you very much, good night. Thank you.